India and the United States are advancing discussions regarding a trade deal, which will be structured in 3 phases. India aims to complete an initial agreement by July, aligning with the timeline for the implementation of US retaliatory tariffs under President Donald Trump. Negotiations are ongoing, though there is uncertainty about the US administration's willingness to adopt a 3-phase approach. Currently, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal is in Washington for a 4-day visit, concluding Tuesday. Discussions with US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick are expected to enhance the trade dialogue. So, what does the 3-phase India-US trade deal entail? And the first phase is expected to cover market access for industrial goods and select agricultural products. It will also address specific non-tariff barriers, such as quality control standards, according to sources speaking to Bloomberg. The second phase, which is anticipated to take place between September and November, will be broader in scope. This phase is expected to cover 19 areas outlined in the April terms of reference. It may align with President Trump's visit to India for the Quad Leaders Summit. The final phase is likely to emerge next year, contingent on approval from the US Congress, as reported by Bloomberg, citing knowledgeable Indian officials. India began trade talks with the US shortly after Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the White House in February, following Trump's inauguration. The leaders pledged to enhance trade relations and aim to finalize the initial part of the bilateral agreement by autumn. Since then, India has expressed optimism about achieving mutual benefits before the fall deadline. Despite some signs of tension in the negotiations, Indian officials maintain that progress is being made. The Indian government has adopted a stronger stance, highlighted by last week's warning of reciprocal tariffs on US imports. President Trump has downplayed the urgency of a trade deal, claiming that India suggested completely removing tariffs on US products.